Alright, so we're getting right back to this page. It's not so wrong.
You found yourself a hopeless game.
to alter one of my drawings to make it into something else, and it just looks like crap. Like it doesn't come up with something that I couldn't do better. You know what I mean? I looked at it and I went, this looks like a cartoonist copied my work, and I'm looking for inspiration and stuff, and AI just ain't it yet. I can do better. Let me know. Let me know when you can do better than me. Hey everybody, it's me, your friend and your host, Ethan Van Skyver, coming to you live from surprisingly beautiful Marlton, New Jersey. There's a nice drizzle in the air right now, but the snow is all melting. Happy to see that. 44 minutes past the hour here on February 20th, and we're getting right back to Red Extermination. This is a complicated page. Yeah, because I've got to draw a scene. Now this is easy. I'm going to do the easy part. But the panel up here, this panel is the one that I'm concerned about. This is a panel of Heather Swain breaking down into miserable tears of anxiety and despair, and I want it to be so realistic and so touching, and like nothing you've seen in a comic book. And that's what I just tried to do. I just said, I just ran one of my drawings of Heather Swain through DRAW-MUH and said exactly that. You know, she's having a nervous breakdown, tears, fear, despair, and it looks like a fucking car. It looks awful. I mean, this is like, that's like, panic. I mean, this is all like, my stuff is slightly more realistic, I guess, in terms of what I'm going for. So that's the panel I'm worried about. Now, this is just CYBERFROG and Salamandroid leaving Heather to go do what they have to do, which is fight. And that should be easy. That's what we're going to do today. You and me. We're going to listen to some tunes. We're going to chill out. I got my glasses here. I got my pens. I got water, I believe. A little bit of water left. And, yeah, another water bottle here. Got a Monster energy drink, which I know you guys are not going to be happy with me for. But I need a little caffeine. A little shot of caffeine. And got Andrea sitting on the couch over here. She's hanging out. All right, let me see. Let me move this out of the way, first of all. This is just too intrusive, as it were. If I do that and then I zoom in, then I'll have room for my big fat head. Travis Parrick, thanks for $10. MC Best Never. Let me put that on for you. Now, this is an opportunity, obviously, for you guys to express your absolute joy with getting to draw with me by sending tips and super chats and things like that. One of the things that you can do is hit the coffee tip link that's pinned to the top of the chat and send a tip over. A tip that YouTube doesn't get a piece of, which is nice. Or you can request a song. We have a goal of 30 yellow super chats over the course of 3 hours, the 3 hours of this live stream. If you send a yellow super chat or greater, you can request a song. Send an orange super chat, you can request 2 songs. All right, let me see. This is from Travis Parrick. Everybody's saying hi to Andrea. Andrea, can you yell hello? Hello. Okay, good. She's on the couch chilling. We got the maids coming over today. It's going to be pretty funny. She's like, what are you going to do? Just stop live streaming when the maids come? I'm like, no, I'm going to leave the camera on and just let the maids clean around you guys. We'll get out of the way, but if any of you speak Spanish, maybe you'll hear them talking about how dirty my office is. Can you imagine? How would you say that in Spanish? It should be pretty funny. Yeah, what am I going to do? Will it stop after an hour? They're going to be here probably in an hour or so. Also, I ordered these sandwiches for lunch from a place called Crumb. And I ordered 3 different sandwiches only because they all look great. We'll take a look at those together. I won't be able to eat all 3 of them, I don't think. but I will eat one of them at least. You have more than one maid? What a big spend. No, we have a cleaning service like most people in our neighborhood. They send in like 4 or 5 maids at once to clean real quick, you know. It's good they do the floors and things. You know, Andrea keeps the place pretty tidy, but scrubbing the floors and stuff is, I don't want her to do that. I don't think you guys do either. The maids will vacuum around Ethan's crumbs island that he sits in. No, but you guys yelled at me the other day. The maids canceled that day. But you guys, I was clipping my fingernails and you went, those fingernails went right on the floor underneath your desk. Gross. And I never thought of it that way before, but it is true. But the maids were going to come anyway and vacuum under my desk, so I wasn't worried about it. But they didn't for like 2 days. They're coming now. Let's try to get these shoulder fins correct. In order to get the shoulder fins correct from the right perspective, we have our model here of CYBERFROG. So we can sit there. Oh, look at you go. Oh, foul, gross, disgusting. I know. You guys, if you came around, imagine you guys standing behind me in bare feet in my office. You'd be like, ew, what's stuck to the bottom of my foot? Ew, it's Ethan's cut up nail clippings. Disgusting. All I can say is, yeah, like just be aware when you come to my office not to be in bare feet around my desk, because there might be toenail clippings or fingernail clippings. There might be. You guys, all you do is look at my hands. Some weirdos becoming obsessed with my hands. 421 Spaceman says, Jimmy Barnes, John Farnham, Diesel, when something is wrong with my baby, hail E and A. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll play that one next. When something is wrong. Is that the maids? Or is that Kaylee? Hail Uncle E. All these tweets seem like, all these super chats seem like deja vu. Will there be a Elephant Second Chance campaign? Yes, although I'm not sure when, because, I don't know, maybe. When are Reclan and Leonard shipping out soon, and then you want Glory Hole Steel Panther? Yeah, we can play that. The maids are here already. The maids are like an hour early. All right. Hold on, guys. Something is wrong. I might have too many baseball caps. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. I like this song. All right, here we go. I wouldn't ordinarily do this. I wouldn't ordinarily put one of his arms off panel. But I don't think it matters here. I think it works. Monkey Jeeba says, I thought you redrew this. No, I just put it down. I was going to redraw it, but I've gotten used to it now. I like it. I'm good. My instincts were correct. Sammy Hagar, crack in the world. That's what DJ Sick Rick would like. You got it. Thank you. Oh my God, the next song is Glory Hole. Sorry, Andrea. Got a few messages from people, 2 messages from people who say they watch this show with their kids. And, you know, for those people, turn down the volume on the TV for the next song. But that's pretty cool. I mean, it's neat that you've got like 12, 13-year-olds watching and maybe becoming inspired to draw. That is a great thing. Going out to my buddy Tim Iceman. Oh my God, if the maids don't come down. My weekly pay. The artist says, for Andrea, Rufus and Chaka Khan ain't nobody. Okay, thanks, the artist. In my head, it's Jessica Biel. That's important. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, it's Friday today. Happy Friday to all of you. Let's talk about the Malice interview with Rogan that was shared with you. It says Agent Zero. Okay, so let's talk about it. I didn't watch it. Um, not all the way through. I saw a clip of it. What do you guys think? I talked about my opinion of it a little bit last night, I think, on Shane Davis's channel. Malice isn't that famous, says Sarwin. Wow, you guys are going in on Michael Malice there. He's a nice guy. Yeah, never heard of that guy, says Doug. Yeah, I don't think you have to be that famous to be on Joe Rogan. You just have to be interesting. I mean, your boy Zach was going to be on there, and he's not that famous, but he is interesting. He is saying some things that are unique. What? He got invited to go on Joe Rogan, and he chickened out. He said something like, I don't know if that's what I want to do. I don't know if I want that kind of exposure. And I said, you need to go on that show. And he was like, I don't think so. I'm going to skip it. So he said that he told them no thank you. And then 2 days later, he came to his senses. And he's like, I called them and I said, could I please come? I'd like to come after all. And they didn't return his call. So he completely screwed that up. And then right after that, Comedy Central called him to do that one infamous jokey interview. And he said, well, I'm not going to miss, another opportunity. So he did that one instead. And I remember he went to San Diego Comic-Con to do the interview. And he's like driving back to the airport. I'm on the phone with him. I said, how was it? He said, it was a hatchet job, man. I was like, oh no, oh no. So yeah, it was like the worst timing, but he really should have. If he had gone on Joe Rogan, his whole trajectory would have been different, I'm sure he thinks about that. His fans think about it a lot. And people are always telling me the same thing, like, you should go on Joe Rogan. Oh, I wish. I would say yes in a heartbeat. But he's not asking me. I was lucky to get on Tim Pool, I thought. And I did my best on Tim Pool, but I mean, my knowledge base is very selective. I don't want to talk politics. I told Tim at the time, I said, if you want to reveal how dumb I am, we'll talk about like world events right now, because I don't pay any attention. If you want to spend the show talking about pop culture, we're going to have a good time. So that's what we did. Tim was cool enough to just make the show kind of about I don't think I would be very good on Joe Rogan unless I was in a very similar situation. You know, what's your opinion on Israel? Oh, you don't want to know. Mouse is great, says Agent Zero. So you're asking because you like Malice is only in EJ's libertarian orbit, but I don't think he knows or cares about Eric and doesn't realize that Eric July is a fake anarcho-capitalist. No, I like I said, I like Mike Malice. He told me he was doing this comic book a long time ago, and he asked me to get him in touch with Pat Broderick. He said I grew up with Pat Broderick's comics. And I said, yeah, I know him. And he said, could you like ask him? I said, I really think he's busy, but I will ask him for you. And I got him in touch with Pat. Pat politely declined, because he's doing Bronze Star. And then I figured he would probably go to Eric July Ripacen to get published. The appearance and the promotion of Ripaverse was really ineffective. It was probably like I would be disappointed. I know that Ripaverse got shouted out on Joe Rogan by Michael Malice, but not in an effective or interesting way. And I talked about like what I did on Tim Pool's last night when I was talking to Shane. I commanded Tim Pool's attention to Comicsgate and made him answer, like, have you heard of Comicsgate? You know what this is? And also took, I think, 2 opportunities to promote the project that I was working on, which was Dark Harvest, send people to where they could get it, and then also went ahead and mentioned some comic skaters' names like Shane and Irene. Called them out. We made $25,000 in funding on that show real quick because of that. Let me pause this for a minute. Michael Malice's promotion was a quick mention, and none of it made any sense to anybody who just isn't involved or interested. We don't have to go through DC anymore. It's like none of that means anything to anybody who just might want to buy your book. Like, nobody's trying to go through Marvel or DC. When you say that, you're talking to people who want to get comic books published, and that's a very small number of people. What you want to say, and what he should have said was, look, we have a guy who, is not Marvel or DC, who's publishing comic books that aren't woke, that aren't controlled by woke editors or BlackRock or anything like that, special interests, like just comic books. And you could go to ripaverse.com and you could go see these, learn about Eric July. He didn't do any of that, man. It was real quick and ineffective. And the reality is, like, you go and you look at the end result, go look at his book. He's stuck at, I don't think he's broken $3,000 yet on his campaign after a mention on Joe Rogan. So it was a real, I feel like, and not only that, he had clown paint on his face, which was not endearing at all. I mean, I really disliked that. Didn't want to look at him. So don't want to look at him, don't want to listen to him. He didn't say anything that was helpful anyway. And so the whole thing was just kind of like a disastrous bust, I thought, But, that's my opinion. You guys can feel any way you want about it. I thought it was ineffective. You have to go in there and you have to make it easy for people to understand why they should buy. Salesmanship is all about, like, giving somebody a reason to buy something and an easy way to do so. Yeah, Eric has the same problem where in his videos, he's pitching to himself and not his customers. I don't want to, if I'm just a regular person, I don't want to launch a comic book company. I don't want your business advice. I want to know why I should read your comic books. And same thing, like stop talking about things that don't matter to normal people. Just remember that. Remember, you're selling to, if you're somebody who has a comic book, you're selling to people who might want to read your comic book. Stop selling to other creators and start selling to readers. So yeah, so the whole thing was a joke. And they're very happy about it, but it just couldn't get worse. And Michael Malice, like, if you need my help, I will help you. I don't know who put together your campaign over there, your campaign page, but it is it is not how to sell a comic book. I will help you if you want to. Just get in touch with me. And I don't know how much leeway you have over fixing. I just spit on my own hand. Over fixing your own campaign, but like I will help you if you're allowed to use my help. Katie Comics wants 3 doors down. Okay. What is this? Okay. Ethan, hopefully you get more super chats. The tax returns are coming in. I have no complaints. The super chats have been wonderful. Thank you guys. Is this the guy that just died? Or am I mistaking him? Get the maids to clean that spit up. Gross. Three doors down. Yeah, that's this guy. I'll be honest, like all of these bands from the like late 90s, they all sound alike to me and I get them all confused. 3 doors down could be Third Eye Blind, for all I know. When is Shane's launch? Saturday at noon? That's what he, yeah, I think so. I think that's what we're looking at for Shane. So that'll be tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be like Comicsgate Live. We're gonna bring back Comicsgate Live. We're gonna talk comics all day. and I'll have more people on. It'll be me and Shane. Will it be John Malin? Maybe. I hope so. We'll see. Shane and I will have prints. I've got a limited run of 100 Deathfly prints. Kyle Ritter just turned in the colors for the CYBERFROG Deathfly piece. We've got 100 signed and numbered prints of that that'll be available tomorrow on the eBay store. And we're going to start doing weekly prints that are numbered, and, you know, I think 100 is going to be the magic number, but we'll see. Are you going to drag some silent charity case through the whole broadcast? Says Ulrich. That's funny. No, I don't think so. What a way to put it. I don't know, man. I don't know how much more of that I could take. I'm an old man. How much more am I supposed to tolerate? Oh, that's a maybe, says Self-Curialt. I can't think of anybody like that right now. I know what you mean. You're trying to suggest that, like, I might bring another quiet amateur who needs my help. Darren Bennett, Deborah Harry, and Robin Sanders, send love through. Thank you, E, for all these live streams. You're a legendary artist and story writer. We appreciate all you do for CG. Well, thanks, Darren. Thank you, Wrathchild78, for gifting a membership. Yeah, we don't need any more Wengers. Let me see. Ink on paper. You should let David Williams finish Fearsome by himself. No. And Cowboy says, you can't talk smack about EVS after you get your plug. Sign on the dotted line. Can you imagine? That'd be great. Sven is funny on stream, says Lil Heck Lou. Yeah, he is. He's awesome. Sven is very clever, very witty. Why does this sound like garbage? How long is your NDA with Eric? Forever. There's nothing to even if I could talk, like, it's not interesting. Hey, Alpha Channel, how are you? This is a cacophony. Darren, I'm surprised at you. Thank you for the super chat, but like this is not like you. Usually like ABBA songs and Meatloaf songs. This is like a bootleg thing that I guess it was in the closing credits of a movie. It was never released. I'm reading about it. So this is like a recording of the closing credits of the movie. Some hardcore Debbie Harry fan shit. Rock and roll. Yeah, usually he's asking me to do like ABBA. You know, and stuff like that. Interesting. Joe Schmo says, I think it's lovely. All right. Thank you, Joe Schmo. Need a palate cleanser. Panama by Van Halen, says Ted Lehman. Yeah. There we go. This took the stream down before. No, says G-Man. I don't think so. $247 people. Please hit like. Thanks for being here. It is the weekend. What are you guys doing this weekend? What Hunter do says hit the dislike? No, don't hit the dislike. Hit the like, please. Oh, they still do have a dislike, but they don't show it. They don't show the results. That sucks. Dave in Portland says, does hitting dislike get us a diss track by EVS? It would if I could, but I don't even see it. I guess like what I could see is I could go into my studio, creator studio, and you can see the percentage. You can see, oh look, this is 88% thumbs up. That means 12% of people thumbed it down. Usually I'm in the 96%. I get 96% thumbs up. Oh, I think the maids are coming. I think they're coming down the stairs. Darren Bennett kisses of fire. Okay, wait. Army Ants by Stone Temple Pilots. We got that out because Flinch. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the maids are done down here. Oh, baby. They're sacked out. Oh, Andrew fell asleep. Jim Quarter says, I disliked. You did? Lay on the floor so they can run the industrial vacuum over you, says Well Read. Baby, let's go upstairs. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, I think they're down here. Alright, we're gonna leave the stream running and go upstairs. Be right back. Let me get these water bottles off just in case they spill them. I'll bring that. We're good. Hello.
That right there is exactly the sort of sound you're going to hear tonight on Party 360. I am the Smoke Monstrosity. 'Tis my honor and privilege and a damn good time to host Party 360. It's 6 hours of party music, and we need you there tonight. Bring your red cup.
Yeah. Okay, we're back. Man, I had the best sandwiches from this restaurant called Crumb. It's so good. Let me see what I miss. I mean, these sandwiches are unbelievable. This is the closer. Look at that. Fantastic. Prosciutto, chicken, arugula. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Hi, folks. Okay, I'm back. I had to go get a list of the songs that I missed because you guys sent a lot of super chats while that was happening. Sorry, I kind of thought like it would be funny to let the live stream go while the maids were down here. Reminiscent of our old chair streams. I went upstairs and watched like something that was like the People's Court. I don't know what it was. Paranoid Android says, bring back the vacuum. Stan Buddha says, over the paper. Good Lord, law. I was very careful. Oh, Katie did. Viewers just joined. Hello, Katie did. Yeah, I love the double pilots. They were great. Yeah, the sandwich I ate from Crumb was like called the Skinny Joey, and it was like a thick chicken parm sandwich, like big, thick breasted chicken, beautifully breaded, fantastic on that kind of bread, crusty bread. Man, that was good. I think this is a new restaurant in our area, new lunch restaurant. And Andrea's on a diet, but she's like, I got 3 sandwiches. I ate one, and the other 2 are meant either for Andrea or to go in the fridge for later. She was like picking at one of them. I could tell she wanted it. I think she'd be okay eating it. Low carb, not really, but like no, she needs to stay away from like caffeine and sugar. She needs more veggies and proteins. I mean, this sandwich wouldn't hurt her. It would just be, fattening. Fact says it hurts you more. Captain Cook says Ethan needs to stay away from the fridge. Well, I'll tell you something. When I'm down here working and talking to you guys, that's precisely what happens. Beautiful. ABBA was so good. Good musical moments. This guy came from Mars. Hey, yeah, I want to buy the package deal from your store, says Air Music. Can I swap out the Blood Honey comic for Wreck Planet? Send a message on eBay, never heard back, thanks. You can't, but I'll make a new package deal that has Wreck Planet instead of Blood Honey. Because it's just, they're two different big price points. Like, the Blood Honey comic is not very expensive. Wreck Planet is a lot more expensive. So, it's not like an even swap. But we'll accommodate you. And thank you for $5. Did they get all the toenails? Says HPT Bandit. I think so. Yeah. I think they did. You guys would know better than me, though. How close did the vacuum get? Puta954 says, I can't listen to Queen. It's excruciating. It is? Queen is excruciating. Well, I'm sorry, but we gotta do it again. This is Noah. Hey, just popping by to ask if you've ever met Frank Miller. Yeah. Several times. One very notable time, Noah. I was working on my first issue of New X-Men. I lived in New York. And I went to a Big Apple Comic-Con in New York. And nobody was there. I mean, those conventions, Big Apple Comic-Con, this was before New York City Comic-Con. Those conventions were dead. They were just dead. So I was sitting there with my New X-Men pages that I had in my portfolio. And lo and behold, there was a man in a trench coat kind of lurking around like some kind of strange, very strange kind of character, a noir character. And it was Frank Miller. So he came over to my table. I mean, literally, there was almost nobody at this convention, but he came over to my table and he was pawing through my stuff. I said, "Oh, you're Frank Miller." I said, "Wow, I'm a big fan." He said, "Oh yeah, yeah, it's nice to see you." So I introduced myself. He sat down behind my table. I said, "Why don't you come sit? Let me talk to you." So he did. He was really nice, and he was working on The Dark Knight Strikes Back at that time, but I didn't know it. Like, that's just what he was doing. So he looked at my new X-Men 117 pages. He's like, "Oh, with the big feet here on this bird character." He's like, I like this because I can see that you're just having fun and not letting too many things restrain you." He's like, I'm the same way right now. He's like, "I have given up trying to like represent reality, and I'm unrestrained. I'm just drawing what I want to draw right now, and it's so liberating, and it's so amazing to be able to do that." And he's telling me all this stuff, and I'm just listening to him like, "Okay, what are you talking about?" And as it turns out, like he was drawing Dark Knight Strikes Back. You remember what that looked like? So when he was sitting there talking about being unrestrained and drawing what he feels like, he basically meant just scribbling, shit. And but I had like this unique insight into it because that's what he told me. So I'm thoroughly enjoying having Frank Miller. I must have had him all to myself for 40 minutes, and it wasn't enough. The time flew by really fast, and then all of a sudden I heard, Frank, we're gonna be late for our show. And coming up the aisle towards me and Frank Miller is Jeff Smith from Bone. And he's like, "We gotta go. We've got our show. We got tickets." And I was like, what the fuck?" And Frank's like, "I'm sorry, Ethan. It was a pleasure to meet you and talk to you. I gotta go. We're going to see a Broadway show." And it was the gayest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I've hated Jeff Smith ever since then. Because I like literally I could have had Frank Miller to one-on-one talking for another hour if he hadn't come up with his like faggoty like we're going to see a show bit. So anyway, yeah, that was the first and best time that I met Frank Miller. I've met him a bunch of times since, but never like that. Never as good as that. Why do you ask? You want to meet him? Yeah, he's an interesting guy. Frank, we got a show. Go away. Uh-huh. Oh, Noah says, "I just wanted you to tell that story live." So you already knew that story. Okay. How you doing? You all right? Yeah, it was a Broadway show they were going to, I guess. And he said, we have tickets. We're going to be late." And it was really weird because I didn't, it seemed like, oh, it's weird. No further comment, but man. Did you miss Super Chats telling that gay story, Ace? Says Puda. Yeah, probably. Let me see. He says, Puda says, Ella Fitzgerald, oh come all you faithful. Wow, that's strange. I'll play it for you. NOUC 71 says, let's make it 3 queen. Let's do Hammer Will Fall. You got it. Prava Gulati says, Uncle E, I think you missed my earlier super chat. This is Afrobeats. Please play Kulo Sa by Oxalad. Kamala Cabal version is optimal. Don't hate me, chat. It's vibes. Yeah, I didn't see an earlier super chat from you. I don't know what's going on. Darren Bennett says, Meatloaf, you took the words right out of my mouth. I support as I can form Pina Migajan, Cebu, Philippines. My son loves your draw stream. He watches them after school. We are 13 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. Wow, okay. Awesome. I love to see you here, Darren. I appreciate your support. Shout out. Crazy Cat says, your butt hurt. We get it. Yes, I am. Hi.
Kaylee's looking for the sandwich.
Oh, they're right there. Go grab them. 2 sandwiches. You can have them both. Hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing?
How are you?
Good, good. Say hi to the chat, everyone. Kaylee?
Hi.
So, Kaylee's here. Her boyfriend, Nick. Nick, you can say hi to the chat, too.
Hi.
And we're just chilling here.
They want a Pokemon today.
Did you find any good Pokemon?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
To Lurk Cards. Shout out to them.
Shout out. Yeah, if you guys have any Pokemon cards that you don't... Good Pokemon cards that you want to send to Kaylee, you can send them to my P.O. box. She is a collector and she is obsessed, obviously, so... that would be fun. Yeah, I got 2 sandwiches. Take them away. They're both amazing. I was just showing them off to the chat. The other one's like chicken salad, though. I don't know if you like chicken salad.
You like chicken salad?
Otherwise, you can probably share one of them. That I just had this amazing chicken parm sandwich there. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable chicken parm. So hopefully that's good. Did you want me to order more?
No, this is okay.
Okay. You're welcome.
Can I put this in the refrigerator?
Yeah, please do, babe. I appreciate you. I didn't want to... They were mopping when I was walking through. So it's good. I like having the kids home. Be good to get Hunter here too at the same time, but you can't have everything, you know. All right, let me see. Ella Fitzgerald, wow. It's a Christmas song.
Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Oh, sing all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, all glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come.
By the way, hey, you Christian fundamentalists, could you stop telling me I'm going to hell in my comments for being Mormon? I'd really appreciate it. Holy crap. I'm sitting there going through my comments. I got Spurg sitting there going, you Mormons are going straight to hell like the demons you are. What are are you talking about? Why would you post that in my comments? And then all I can do is turn around and give you the Mormon line. Sir, we are the restored and full gospel of Jesus Christ with Latter-day Prophets. You have an incomplete version of the truth. We are God's, Jesus Christ church on earth in the end times. So F you. You're going to hell. Stop telling me this stuff. I don't want to talk to you people about this. It's ridiculous. Why would you say that to me? What do you think I'm going to say? Well, you're right. I'm going to tell you my church's line right back in your face. Oh my gosh. Repent, says Buddha. No, you repent right now. Stop saying weird things to me. Thank you. No, Buddha, this reminded me, listening to O Come All Ye Faithful reminded me of how much my fans are going to hell for criticizing me and the Mormons. Ridiculous. Not you, not all of you, but some of you are. I have embraced the gospel of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You don't know what it's like to sit there and go into your comments and be like, oh, look at all these people who are enjoying. What's this? You're going to hell with all the other Mormons. What is this? It's ridiculous. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my rant. That was my heel versus babyface moment for the day. I hope you enjoyed. And you cast your pearls and got trampled. Move on, says Doug. You guys are effing hilarious. I don't know what I would do without you. I have laughed so hard being in Comicsgate. Buddha says, one day you will be born again. E, I'm praying for you. Listen, I was already baptized by immersion for the remission of sins. If you think that I need to be born again past that, I don't know what to tell you. I am, sealed in the temple to my ex-wife. What am I gonna do? Dad, if you're watching, we got to get that undone. I cannot spend eternity with Hunter's mother. I can't do it. And I appreciate you guys. I got you. I got my big sister saying that you're going to do the work in the temple to get me and Andrea sealed. I need that done. I need that done. Because I won't know if I'm in heaven or hell if I die, wake up, and it's Hunter's mom standing over me. I really don't know. No offense to her. Where are we? What is this? It would be like the first episode of Lost. That's a real concern. That is a real concern of mine. I think about that all the time. Sealed in the temple to my ex-wife for time and eternity. That's a long time. You know what I'm worried about? I'm worried that when I die, I will not be as bitter and angry and judgmental as I am now, because it's that was just our time on Earth. Well, we let all that stuff go. Let's just let bygones be bygones. And then I'm still hanging out with her. And Andrea is floating around somewhere else. I think about that all the time. Super scary, annoying. Think about it. so what is this? Let me see what Pramakulati wants. He says I missed his super chat. I don't miss super chats at all. I catch every single super chat and I read them. All right, let me try this. It's called The Color Show. I really think about it. Albert, you shut up. Can't wait until I finally die and like wake up in Christ's presence. You know. First I'm gonna cry. Like my first thing is to cry and thank him for everything, you know. Feel like I'm home again. And the second thing I'm gonna do is laugh at all my enemies as they burn in hell. I'm gonna watch them all. I'm gonna ask them and say, Jesus, can I have like a special periscope so I can watch all my enemies burn in hell? And then I'll just laugh. I'll probably just spend most of the time watching them. Hey, look, there's Mike S. Miller. Like, I'm really looking forward to salvation. Like, you know. Oh, look, it's Doug Tenable. Judge Mo says, you better do something. What if Andrea ends up with her ex for eternity, too? Well, he's a Jew, so I'm not sure that that's going to happen, guys. Okay? And by the way, well, actually, wait, my ex is a Jewish girl, too, so. Seriously, Ethan, pray for everyone's soul. Hell is no joke. Well, it will be when Mike's in it, you know. I'm not going to pray for Mike's soul. Not anymore. I already tried and then I got criticized for it. I already tried to pray for Mike. Ethan, EVS is Sammy drunk. His blood sugar's too high right now. I'm drunk from a sandwich.
To the wolf with the red roses.
Will he offer me his mouth?
Yes.
Will he offer me his teeth?
Yes.
Will he offer me his jaws?
Yes.
Will he offer me his hunger?
Yes.
Again. Will he offer me his hunger?
Yes.
And will he starve without me?
Yes.
Then, does he love me?
EVS, when you get to heaven, who's the first comic book great that's dead that you want to talk to? Probably Shane and John. You know? Probably Shane Davis and John Malin.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
Nah, I don't care about Jack Cole. Never met him. I'd assume I'd want to talk to Shane and John. Cecil's going to hell. Cecil's not going to hell. He's too good of a guy. He's got a really good heart. John and Shane are going to turn into vampires and never die. Well, eventually they will, though. And, you know, eternity goes real fast. When you're in heaven, Earth time is nothing. So, like, vampires being alive for longer or walking around on Earth longer is not any big deal. Like, it's just an extra 5 minutes that you have to wait. See, that's why ghosts don't come and visit us, because they don't miss us at all. You're like, you know, you could be sad. You could say, well, you know, my mother died. Why isn't she, you know, visiting me and talking to me? Like, I've got so long until I see her again. Because for her, it's nothing. Eternal time is nothing. So she doesn't have time to visit you. There is no time. In her time, from her perspective, you're already with her. So it's not a big deal. That's why ghosts don't come down here and bug us. Like, I mean, you know, you might see some shadows of things, but in general, no. Like, they're not in pain. They don't miss us. That's what I believe. There's no time to miss us. Because that would be pain. Like, that would be agony to be away from your loved ones. And they don't know that. They don't know what that is. So that's a good thing to think about. Everyone goes, Ethan's metaphysics are so naive. Why? What do you know? You don't know any better than me. I'm allowed to make things up that make sense to me. Metaphysics are naive. Ethan's... Oh, wait. You finally got the edibles to work, Ethan? Says Wazara. You know, it is Friday. We could actually start drinking if we wanted to. I gotta be good, though. I gotta be good for tomorrow. I gotta launch Shane Davis. Gotta do Comicsgate Live for everybody. Are you guys excited about me introducing you to the next potentially ungrateful saboteur of Comicsgate with a mediocre comic book? You guys excited? I wonder who it will be. Monkey Jeebus says Cecil has a pig heart. How is that nice? That gotta be Epic Mike. I don't think it's Epic Mike, no. Somebody on Twitter said, these indie comics people do much better when they're outside of your orbit, Ethan. I'm like, who? Name one. Name one. Name one person who, like, in the indie space who's doing better without me, who is not owned by someone, you know what I mean? Doesn't have, like, some kind of an angel investor, or is in the mainstream. Can't think of anyone. I mean, not even Doug TenNapel. Doug TenNapel's comic book career fell apart, too. He couldn't do it before me, then with me he could do it. He floated for a minute, and then it just all fell apart. Robert Kirkman's in the mainstream. Eric July. Brian Pulido is in the mainstream. But I mean, especially somebody who was in my orbit before. You know, it's like you can't think of one person. For a minute, it looked like maybe Narwhal, but no. That didn't work for Narwhal either. He almost made it out. Elric says John Malin isn't in your orbit anymore. I mean, stop saying things like that. Like, I'm already paranoid enough. I already have enough paranoia about John Malin not being my friend, and you guys want to rub it in. Mike Bancroft, do you think he's doing better? I'll tell you this, though. His artwork looks great. Mike Bancroft's work lately looks terrific. Every time I see him draw something, I'm like, he drew that? Wow. Computer Man CG says it's true, though. It isn't true. John is my friend. Isn't he? Obi-Wan says Clint Stoker. Perfect example. I only say it because people are like, it's better when people get away from you. I'm like, no, it isn't. It's worse. I mean, it's better for me. What was the lore with Clint Stoker? Yeah, that was a weird one. I don't know what happened with Clint Stoker. I just think he got dirt wormed. I'd go through my DMs with him if I still have them. I gave him the idea to do a Dracula. I said, you know what? Like, you should do Clint Stoker's Dracula. It's in the public domain. You can just make a claim that you're like the great-great-grandson or heir of Bram Stoker. Who's going to know? It's funny. Well, he actually did the research and he found that he was like a distant relative of Bram Stoker anyway. So he did, you know, he did Dracula. And that was the last nice thing that I got to do for Clint Stoker because he quickly turned on me and I don't know why. But he was, you know, these guys all get the attitude all of a sudden that like their being on my show is a favor to me and I'm trying to keep them there and they should be trying to escape, but I'm trying to keep them through manipulation and all this stuff. And the truth is, like, Clint Stoker was like, you know, he's just not that interesting. I'm trying to, it's like you want to be on the show and like people are happy to see you and stuff, you know, that's nice. There's a certain kind of familiarity that I think customers like about seeing the same people consistently over and over again. It makes them want to support them. So for that reason, yeah, I would like Clint Stoker to stay where he is. But, you know, he's like, I remember him, let me see if I can find the actual DMs. It's really weird. Like, I would be like, Clint, you need to kind of stay where you are. He's like, you can't fool me, Ethan. You're not tricking me. It's like, what? Clint Stoker messages. What was his screen name? Clint Stoker. If I remember correctly, Clint didn't even want to do a Dracula book, but Ethan was really hyped up on the idea. I think I mentioned it as a joke. Sweetcast. See if I can find him. Is he still, how come I can't find him? Is he still on Twitter? Yeah, I couldn't fool him. Didn't he get upset there was a Kickstarter ban and started one anyway? He changed his handle to Clit Stroker. I doubt it. I don't know. If I could find his messages, that would be interesting, but I don't know how interesting it would be.
alternative meant. Before it meant nothing. First wave, rock in the 80s.
Darren Bennett says, E, pick a song of your choice. Thank you for these draw streams and all you do for CG creators, backers, and chat. Oh, thank you, Darren Bennett. Okay, I will pick a song of my own, okay? That I would like to dedicate to, yeah. I'd like to dedicate this to all the Mormon haters out there. Here we go. This is called Saturday's Warrior. It's about the pre-existence and being born into an earthly family. Sent here by our Father in heaven. Beautiful. Who are these children coming down, guys? I don't know, but one of them's Micah Curtis. Think of that. A young Nasser Rabadi. And Shaner Jedi says, my cousins played Saturday's Warrior constantly. My mom had it on the record player a lot. Beautiful white voices singing about being warriors. Eric is coming down. Oh, Cass Sweet. Okay, well. I don't have him. You know what I could do is I could find him on Twitter. There he is. Oh, look at that. Look, his email is closed down because he blocked me. What a faggot. Man, I swear to God, why did you block me, dude? You're welcome. You know, I'm too bitter. I don't think I can do Comicsgate Live. Unbelievable. You guys were saved for Saturday, guys. And for those of you who don't want to hear the soundtrack of a Mormon musical, you can thank those idiots who are leaving comments in my comments section about me going to hell for being Mormon. All of you repent. What would Joseph Smith do? He would dig up golden plates in the side of a mountain in Palmyra, New York. Wow, that's beautiful. Now let's talk about what the SJWs and leftists of the 1970s were saying. They weren't talking about global warming, climate change. They were talking and promoting abortion. They were promoting the idea that the world was going to be filled with people that we couldn't feed, and therefore we needed to kill the children. And the Mormons responded with this disco hit. You got a lisping SJW. That's right. Leftists never change. It's just their current scary message that changes a little bit. You gotta abort all the kids. Wow, Pramva Gulati says Digital Dash by Future and Drake, and you better turn that shit up, bro. All right, I'll turn that on instead of this Mormon stuff. I wonder how people will feel listening to this, following the truth of the gospel of Jesus Christ. All right, let's go. Oh, that was the N-word. Funny picture says Philly calling my dad. Yeah. I feel like calling Hunter. How many LDS people, how many Latter-day Saints are in my chat right now? Give me a 1 if you are Mormon like me. And living in a material world full of fundamentalist Christians who hate you and say you're not even really a Christian. Give me a 1. We got Nick Axe who's a Mormon. Nick Axe, you're a Mormon? We're about to become best friends because you're a really good artist. Albert just converted. Latter-day Saints, Mormons. ZD Champ is a Mormon. EV Comics seems like a Mormon, but I don't think he is because he called me a faggot once. Mormons don't do that. What do you mean 666? One, wait, did you say morons? This is serious, man. EV Comics says, nah, lol. I also did not call you that. Oh. EV was a good guest today on my show, says Katie did. I like EV. I'm really glad he's in the land of the, when he was like doing his videos about how Rippaverse was pretty good and I was crazy, I was like, man, I gotta get this guy on my side. He is, depressing. And now he is, so thank goodness for that. I have many wives, says JRG. Does Mormons have more information that's not the Bible? Yeah, we do. Ronvon, I'm not changing it. It's your money, dude.
If you get hit, get hit. I don't forget or forgive. Told myself never again. I don't let nobody in. Super just showed out again. And we just keep serving and serving again and again and again and again. I'm really redless. I'm Harlem shaking through the pressure. I'm Michael Diddy on my neck shit. I'm Michael 50 in on Wednesday. I'm not here for no pretension. Just walked in with a girl that's making triple what I'm making, what an entrance. That's when you know it's a bite. Zone since they know it's a bite. Kirkwood, they know it's a bite. New Mexico know it's a bite. Scooter in here with the zombies. Gucci get out, it's a problem. I might take Quinn in the follies. You hate your life, just be honest. I got the digital dash. She want a picture with all of my niggas that just made the visual last. But she too embarrassed to ask. I got my foot on the neck and my foot on the gas. You remind me of a quarterback, this shit is all in the past. That's going booming, they got it on smash. And I got the.
Yeah. The Bible tells us not to add or subtract from the word, Ethan. Well, we didn't. Jesus did. This is going out to Pranvakulati.
Got like 4 ounces in the 20. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle.
Little Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan. Me and Pranvakulati driving around in our Bugattis. Woo. Cool Breeze says Young Thug is trash. I don't know what you mean.
Just live this here lifestyle. Came straight from the bottom to the top of my
Lifestyle. Alright, how about this? How about... No, not that. Yeah. We are literally blacker than Eric right now, says Pranvakulati. Yeah, brother.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
That's right.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Nigga, started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Nigga, started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here. I done kept it real from the jump. Living at my mama's house, we'd argue every month, nigga. I was trying to get it on my own. Working all night, traffic on the way home. And my uncle calling me like, where you at? I gave you the keys, so you bring it right back, nigga. I just think it's funny how it goes. Now I'm on the road, $500,000 for a show. And we started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Nigga, started from the bottom, now we're here.
He said N-word.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team.
Jack Show from yesterday, Platform's enemies of CG now. Bronca, arch nemesis of one currently mad at EVS, John Malin. He's not mad at me. And Anal Fist, arch nemesis of one saggy Shane Davis. Play half on the sack by 3-6 Mafia. Wow, dude.
I'ma worry about me, give a fuck about you, nigga. Just as a reminder to myself, I wear every single chain, even when I'm in the house. Cause we started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from
Yeah, I don't feel that.
We don't like to do too much explaining. Story stay the same, I never changed it. No new niggas, nigga, we don't feel that. Fuck a fake friend, where your real friends at? We don't like to do too much explaining. Story stay the same through the money and the fame. Cause we started from the bottom, now
Here we go.
Hey nigga, get your weed, get your blow, get your drink together, cause we about to get high. Half on the sack, on some blow. Half on the sack, half on the sack, on some blow. Half on the sack, half on the sack, on some blow. Half on the sack, half on the sack, on some bring that drum and plenty beat. Half on the sack, on some blow.
Yeah.
Half on the sack, half on the sack, on some blow. Half on the sack, half on the sack, on some blow. Half on the sack, half on the sack, on some bring that drum and plenty beat. Nose all running, fast no bunny. Take it to the crib, make a drink coming. I'm from the hood, I ain't never did this, but now I can say that I done it. Cocaine blade, that's my dog. I called him up, the house is slut. We gon' fuck her in the back of the bus and fill her nose up full of that dust. 3-6 Mafia, wild on tour. Whooping these niggas that fucking these whores. In the bathroom about 2 whole hours. Give me a high passed out on the floor. Fuck that shit, niggas on the frame. Take a 1-1, back in the game. Back on the street, back on the strip. Looking for a dream to run a train. What your boy doing with that weed? Where your boy going with that shit? Begging like a little kid. Get a little homie a little bit. I ain't no smoke, yeah I smoke. She fell on that endo dope. Hypnotize better, we make shelter on the haters, keep us roll. Half on the sack, on some blow. Half on the sack, half on the sack, on some blow. Half on the sack, half on the sack, on some blow. Half on the sack, half on the sack.
We're playing rap.
Chinese bitches that pussy really sideways.
Racist. Get some of that Ricada powder. Cool Breeze, I got you coming up. Wow, dude. It's going out to our pal Cool Breeze.
Good evening. This is the intergalactic operator. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm trying to reach Flight Commander P.R. Johnson on Mars Flight 247.
Yeah.
Very well. Hold on, please. You're through.
Thank you, operator. Hi, darling. How you doing? Hey, baby. Were you sleeping? Oh, I'm sorry, but I've been really missing you.
Oh, what a great song.
Hi, darling. How's the weather? Say, baby, is that cold better now?
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there someone there with you?
Yeah. Got you, Prombot.
Hi, darling. The kids say they love you. Hey, baby, is everything fine with you? Please forgive me, but I'm trying not to cry. Oh, I've had a million different lovers on the phone, but I just stay right here at home. I don't think that I can take it anymore. This crazy war. Now, when I look at the clouds across the moon, here in the night, I just hope I pray it's you. Oh, darling, you'll have it home to me.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but we are experiencing violent storm conditions in the asteroid belt. We may lose this variable deep space communication link. Please be as brief as possible. Thank you.
Since you went away, there's nothing going right. I just can't sleep alone at night. I'm not ashamed to say I badly need a friend. Or it's hello? Hello, operator. Yes, I think I've lost the connection. Could you try again, please?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we have lost contact with Mars 247 at this time.
Thank you very much. I'll try again next year. Next year. Home to me. Next
We are one chat away from 25, guys. One yellow super chat away from 25 of 30. Jabba the Cuck is laughing because he thinks we're not going to make it. I don't know. We'll play whatever you want. Abacus Flinch wants Propane Nightmare by Pendulum. Thank you. We're at 25 now. And then Cahoki 407, Camp Low by Lucchini. You got it. And now we're at 26. We need 4 more yellow super chats. And we've beaten our goal. Go, baby. Clouds across the moon. Echo Damon, Celtic Frost, Circle of the Tyrants. We got 3 more to go. There we go. Kodak Black, Super Gremlin, going out to Pravaculati.
niggas glitter. Ski off third on beats. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gon' cross the nigga I'm rockin' with? I got you lit in the city. I've been multitasking, rapping and being the data to my little kids. I've been standing on business and spinning and spinning and spinning until I'm dead.
Standing on business.
He never stop for help with none of these kids. You doing a lot of cat watch when I catch him whack in front of the witness. Damn, I knew you were tripping. We could have been superstars. Remember when we were jacking cars? Now it's not safe for you. You switch like a pussy little bitch. Damn, I knew you tripping. We could have been superstars. I'm happy now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we were jacking cars? Now you better keep your distance, cause it's not safe for you. You switch like a pussy little bitch. Track on with the kick.
This song is not going out to your boy Zach. I don't know why you guys say that. Standing on business. House of Art says, you're entertaining me while I'm working. You earned it. What's the word about the new Sal jackets and shirts? Sal jackets are still in production. Still in production. But it looks like things might get kind of easier after today. I think the Supreme Court ruled a certain way. You switch like a pussy little bitch. No, this is not your boy. We would not say this about your boy. Menthol Meow says, is this mumble rap? No. Not really. Mumble rap is like Drake. We are 2 yellow super chats away.
This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The GG vibes and sugar dimes can't quit, what? Now pop the crocus in the Vega and get lit, what? What? Introducing Phantom of the Dark, walk through my heaven with levitation from Christian Chindy, resonate seven, show golden with Rugers, flash mines, Belafonte Jigger. Let's give her with this word as we confiscate your fingers.
Casting over Brown, levitating GE and Ashiki's a Lahada car. 54, chasing diamond runners headed icebound. The big chiller diamond convention, Harlem Buck strut. Freezing world heights, Hollywood, Madam Butterfly. Let me in your house, a pleasure. From the knuckle swatch, shadow boxes catching black eye blue.
Play the thief, what? Sensations at the Monte Glory, feeling cheaper. Fulfilling pleasures in my castle, blowing smoke out. The boss of Vegas substitutes when the Dutch is gone. The load don't stop, give me shots, it's the season. Sauteers, souffleurs for swerving on corners. We magnets to moolah. Living with Charlie's angels on us, no smiling, we're sliding. They get you caught up in the octa or dead for moving. It's just like that as we proceed.
Saturday night, better take it light. Jaja, you're a Capitan. Quest to the coast, the Kiloga, white the Chingay. Keep your ears out for a
Looks like we did it, guys. Looks like we met the goal and then some. Thank you.
Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The GG vibes and sugar dimes can't quit, what? Now pop the crocus in the Vega and get lit, what? This is it, what? This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The GG vibes and sugar dimes can't quit, what? Now pop the crocus in the Vega and get lit, what?
Falling sparrows from the seas of black season of him, Mississippi days, satin nights, taking flight down the warm, sweet sensation, Spanish flying with the lady Scarface, bottoms up, sunshine, love potion,
And we
every
headed from the Magic City, transcending sweet up on your aura, Fachini and London, relaxation and Bora Bora.
sunny fever, he be sipping on my red dye. Think you gracious, he be sipping on my red dye. We flip the tri-state, draped in the satin vines. This coolie hijack pack from the sugar shack. Then what we do after we sip on my red dye, we start the Harlem River quiver, dig it sweet daddy. Chopping the crimson blade, high Sierra serenade. Anatomy for seduction, be this every
As we
touch.
exit the place with grace, just the armor ladder, the bursting of clouds and pours. Everything seems better on flats with love. We move only in the mist. It's slow, it's life, and we can't get enough of this. This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The GG vibes and sugar dimes can't quit, what? Now pop the crocus in the Vega and get lit, what? This is it, what? This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The GG vibes and sugar dimes can't quit, what? Now pop the crocus in the Vega and get lit, what? This is it, what?
Don't give me your swing, I got mines and that's the thing. Blaza, who named that friend?
Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. Blaza, who named that?
Yes, I don't hate players. I'm from the crown, rhyme say it.
Whoa. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, have you noticed that? Very angry music today. And just as I said that, you're gonna effing die, you piece of shit. Love is a many splendored thing. We need something to calm the audience down. Yeah, tranquilizer. So this is going out to Shane and Yazzie, this next song. Fago, I'm gonna wait because I already have my warning. So any second now the stream's gonna go down. Probably not with these coming songs, but I'll wait to start a new goal. I'm just playing the songs and drawing the frog for now. Should we do a trash cast tonight? What do you guys want?
side to the side to the side to my bells with the bass and the treble with beat. Come on with the photo round creep. Slow. I pull up on the hot side car, give me a high five every time I holler. I thank you, Lord. Please for me. Up with a jacket on the tape was mine. Hit the black eye, reaching the dance to the left for the act right, cause I act like I'm a just bad guy. I'm just bad guy. I'm just a bone in toe. I do the back out the trunk with the feel real sharp. It's some neon, the bread is my old, but it's a cold. Got my granddaddy, wish he could have drove in here pants down. Turn down in the heavy, I break down like a little when I slab round in this glass house. Seen the end and it was easy. From the even finish to the tree and trip, she would need with. She was outside the leg trying to ease in it, cause she might fall. She ain't really that high. What's on your grill? Way out here, don't get lost. I come in peace, so some of you need. Have no feel. Can I let? 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 Go real. Can I let? Can I let? Can I let? Can I let? I took you. Can I let? Can I let? Can I let? Can I let? Go real. Can I let? Can I let? Can I let? I took you. Slapping around my window down, you hear the sound that sonic boom, that bass, that shake your baby mama crib. Pardon me if I phone home for 1,000 miles away from where you at. If you ain't holding back, I can take you real. CADILLACTICA. 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 CADILLACTICA forever.
Hold on, young Asian girls dancing in cut off jeans. Okay. All right. Wow. Cute girls. Lots of cute girls dancing. I hope they're of age. I have no idea. They look it. Oh my God, what if they're 13? And the oldest member is 14. No, definitely not. Not the way they're dancing. Sorry, I'm glued to the screen. Very cute. Damn. Okay. Thanks, Darren. What do you mean, creeper? Yeah. Wow, what a great guy. We don't have to live like this. We don't have to live with these people, do we?
Working class, family man, got groceries in the sedan. Life is hard, but can't complain. Just gotta take it day to day. Working 9 to 5 to bring home the bacon, but sometimes it gets so frustrating. The dopers, the robbers, and the freaks making it unsafe on the streets. So he's got his gun, he's got his badge, he's got his stick to beat and thrash all the low class tricks of society. A simple man, keeping the peace. Beat, beat, beat. Kill, kill, stop and rock till they lose their will. Shoot first and ask questions later. A gun is the greatest negotiator. One day, all these degenerate hippie freaks start marching and spreading their eco propaganda on the streets. So beat, 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 kill, 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 stop and rock till they lose their will. Shoot first and ask questions later. A gun is the greatest negotiator. Beat, 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 kill, 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 stop and rock till they lose their will. Shoot first and ask questions later. A gun is the greatest negotiator. Beat, 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 kill, 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 stop and rock till they lose their will. Beat, 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 kill, 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 stop and rock till they lose their will. Beat, 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 kill, 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 stop and rock till they lose their will. Beat, 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 kill, 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 stop and rock till they lose their will. Beat, 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 kill, 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 stop and rock till they lose their will. Beat, 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 kill, 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 stop and rock till they lose their will.
Wow, it's just a lot of hatred today. A lot of evil shit. What's going on, guys? Let's get some happy songs going now. Let's get some happy songs. There you go. Yeah. You can do magic, so don't stop doing it. All right, the artist.
See how the rhythm of the past is growing like a child.
Yeah.